Hello everyone, it's Amy and welcome back for another Market Monday. I was requested to put together a napkin kit, and so I did pull together some napkins and some other things that you could use for journaling, crafting, making flowers, embellishments, all sorts of things in this kit. So we'll just get started really quickly. The first thing that I have is one of the paper tape rolls. This is a cash register roll, but it's made out of paper, not the heated kind that turns black if you heat it. And like this one has a little pink smudge on it. I'm guessing came from this pink here. But these are really great to use I use them for stamps. And I also use them for tags. I don't think I have any tags on here right now. But I just keep going and then I just roll them up when I'm done. And but also, if you want to make tags, you just go ahead and you fold your paper, whatever size you want your tags to be. Take your hole punch and punch off just the corner of the four corners like that. And then when you open it up, on each of the tags, there'll be a little half a circle punched right there. And they make really cute tags. They also make cute just border papers. Just put them out, color on them, doodle on them, and just keep rolling them up. You can roll them around a pencil or a pen or something, to keep them going the other way and make different things. So we have that. We also have our napkins here. So we have these little cute little puppies, and they are 4 panels. All 4 panels have the puppy dogs on them. And then I thought this was a really nice matching kind of napkin. So there's 2 of the puppies and there's 2 of these. There's 2 of all of the napkins. So there's 2 of the damask, and this is a very heavy kind of napkin. I thought I'd put a few together that went together. I thought that this one also looked nice with this, like the puppies look good with the other one. So I thought those looked nice together and also looked nice with, and these are all, this one is 4 panels. They're all 4 panels. So we have that. We have the stand tall and stand out, and that one is the 4 panels. Then we have the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady by Edith Holden. We have this napkin, and it again is the 4 panels. There's 2 of those. And then we have these flowers. And now these ones, when you get them, if you get a kit, when they cut them, they cut down on a whole batch of them all at once. And so they're very kind of stuck together. You have to just be careful when you open them up so that you don't rip them. And then you kind of have to like work them a little bit, just kind of like, just kind of maybe work them a little bit to get that loosened up right there. And then once you get it loosened up, then you can carefully take them apart because they're really stuck together along that edge where they stamped them out. And they are still layers, so don't forget to take your back layer off. But so they open up like a flower. That would make a really nice piece of artwork as the background. And then we also have, these are one of my favorites. I love the colors in this. And so this is just a very pretty flower with some flowers. And so those are the napkins in the kit. Then we have 5 little journaling cards. I forget what they call them. Maybe they're Project Life cards. But they're all in these color tones. In each kit, they're different. There's 5 of them, but they're not all just exactly like these 5. And so there's 5 of those. Then we have 2 feet of the aluminum tape. And so I was going to show you how to use that. You can take the backing off because it has backing on it. You can take the backing off and stick it on a piece of cardstock and run it through an embossing folder. And if you do that, then it looks like this. And then I put alcohol ink on there. But there's just a couple of different ones that I just put it on some cardstock. And then you can also use it, thought I had a little piece here. You can use it to just put something behind it and then emboss it yourself onto a piece of paper. So you can just take like a button and stick it on there. And it works really well with die cuts, even things that are a little bit thinner. You just put them on there and then you put them on your paper and you burnish them right down. Like I said, it works really well with die cuts because because that stays flat like that. If you have something that's larger, you wind up you have to work it and really get it to relax and get it to stretch, and you will get it down decently, but you will still have some wrinkles. So I wanted to show you kind of like if you use something that's really thick like a button, you will wind up with the little wrinkles. And of course you can burnish that down really well. And again, what you do is you stretch the area that you want to move down a little bit, and it moves down. But see what it looks like if you put it over a die cut? That was just a circle, just a punched out circle of a piece of cardstock, and it looks really nice. So I love playing with that stuff. Okay, then we just have, for journaling, we have a couple of just vintage shopping lists, and we have a couple of, well, there should be 2 of these in here. I don't see it, but I'll get 2. Oh, maybe we only did have 1. Okay, we'll stop there. We have a large wine bag, and we have a couple of the parchment bags, and then we have a little note thing that opens up like this, has a little bit of a pocket here, and then you just close it up with the string that goes around it. Like, whoops. I can't do it if I'm holding on to it. Okay, there we go. And the string goes around it as many times as you want. It says Herman Miller here on the bottom. This is something that I got from a recycle store. And then we have a couple of the regular baggies. There's 3 of those little candy bags. One of my favorites because they just bring back fond memories. We have a couple of large envelopes that you can use to stick together like that and use them for journals. We have this piece of faux leather, whatever you call it, and it's another one from the recycle store. I use these for little like mini clutch books that you can just carry with you. And what I do is I take and I cut it off right about here, and I cut the cardboard off, but I leave this piece of cardboard on here because that's like my back. And then I just stitch my paper into there, or I use a rubber band. And, if I cut it off right there, then my cover will come over as far as this does. And, I just find those to be a really nice size for a clutch book. So, and these are from a recycle store. They're a little bit, right where the fold is, a little bit darker on one side than the other because they've probably been around for a long time. We've got a piece of burlap that's about 10 by 10. It's a little bit bigger than that, but I just made it 10 by 10. I made it a little bigger, so you definitely have 10 by 10. Now, it does have spots where it is not a perfect weave. I bought this as a second. I bought not a bolt, but I bought a large round of it, and so those are fun to play with. And then a few things from the craft outlet. Again, we have some of these little stick-on, little diamondy looking things, and then we have some of the Bo Bunny noteworthy note cards. We have a pattern in each one. The pattern itself is not the same in each one, but there is a pattern in each one, and so that way you'll be able to, you can use them to make flowers. You can use them for so many things. Patterns are fun to play with because it's tissue paper with a little bit of interest to it. Then there is one of these Prima Planners, and it is just 12 dividers that you can color them in on. If they don't fit in your book, you can punch your own holes or sew them into a book if you actually have a planner book. I usually just use them like this, and I cut the holes off and I cut the tab off and I just use it as a picture because they're really kind of a heavy type cardstock. And then you're probably not going to be able to see these well, but I will just kind of show you the pictures that are inside if you can see them. So there is a packet of those, and then just 5 sheets of the hooked together paper just because I love this. And so there's 5 of those hooked together. There are 5 pieces of non-waxed wax paper. I would call it parchment, but I don't think that it's technically is parchment. They call it non-waxed paper, so that's what we'll call it. So there's 5 of those, and they're very nice size. I love the texture of those and the feel of those. And then there's just a few, I think there's like 3 of these ledger sheets in there. So I just kind of wanted to put this kit together. If you're interested, the kit is $20. That does include the shipping costs. So if you are interested in one of these kits, I will put my email address down below, and you can just send me an email and let me know that you would like the kit, and I will get your address. And then as soon as you pay, I will be mailing them out on Thursday or Friday, because I only go to town just once a week with Papa here. I don't leave him alone very often, but you know, I just go to our little local post office, so it's not too far away. But if you are interested in one of these kits, again, they're $20. That does already include the shipping. And just send me an email, and I'll let you know if I still have any left, and then you can pay and send me your address. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you checking it out, and I hope that you all have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.